Kanye's new album that may be titled Yesuke is about to go to a whole nother level now. Ladies and gentlemen, Cyhi has entered the building. Now, as far as my favorite people on Kanye's creative team, it's a tie between Mike Dean, the GOAT, and Cyhi, who's a GOAT himself. Listen, Ye reaches out to Mike Dean to produce dope sounds sonically, and Ye reaches out to Cyhi to help him create some of our favorite dope lyrics that we all rap to. Cyhi lyrically and Mike Dean sonically? Sheesh. Without those two, we wouldn't have albums like Yeezus, The Life of Pablo, Donda, Watch the Throne, and lastly, but certainly not least, the greatest album of all time, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Now, I definitely don't have the time to tell you all the songs that Cyhi has helped co-write, like a Bound 2 or a Black Skinhead. So let's just take one album for example. One of my personal favorite albums and one of my personal favorite underrated albums by Kanye West, The Life of Pablo. Cyhi has helped write tracks like Ultralight Beam, Father Stretch My Hands, Famous, Waves, Real Friends, and Facts. Like I just named, literally all of those songs were classics, probably with the exception of Facts. Like he was almost on every credit on Ultralight Beam. Go look for yourself. He was definitely on at least the majority of the classics. So this particular person visiting Ye in Italy, people, it's a big deal. A big deal. So definitely put some respect on Cyhi's name and know his impact and how much he means to the creativity of Mr. Kanye West. And definitely stick around for the whole video. As his channel continues to grow, I'm going to go back in the comments of some of my first videos that I published and give away some of my self-created designs for free. So yeah, stick around. Don't get it confused, people. Cyhi is not a Robin to the Batman. He's just like a Mike Dean. Mike Dean is a Batman? Well, Cyhi is a Batman too. Ye simply knows talent and knows how to construct the right team to give us classics after classics. And by the way, just because you have a super team does not mean you will get super results. Just ask DJ Khaled or the New York Yankees. Ye and DJ Khaled both sampled PYT by the GOAT Michael Jackson. Ye sampled PYT and gave us the classic song Good Life. Khaled sampled PYT and he had Uzi, Lil Baby, and Future, three of the top artists in the game right now. But if you listen to the song that's titled Supposed to Be Love, sonically and lyrically, the chemistry just isn't there. I'm a Khaled fan. When he hits, bro, he hits big. Like one of my favorite songs I like by Khaled is Wild Thoughts. Khaled sampled Maria Maria by Carlos Santana and had Rihanna and Bryson Tiller do their thing. The chemistry sonically and lyrically was top tier A+, perfect song. I don't know, maybe a producer matching singers with the beat is easier than matching the rapper with the beat. Even though Khaled had mainstream artists like Uzi, Future, and Lil Baby, he failed to make sure the chemistry between the beat and the artist became one. But Ye matches the beat with the rap artist perfectly. Example, on Off the Grid, Ye made sure to tweak the production on Off the Grid to better suit Playboi Carti's rapping style. If you listen to Off the Grid, you will notice that Carti's part, he only has a trap beat in the background. But when it was time for Fabio Foreign's part, Ye quickly switches to a drill beat to better suit Fabio's style, which led to Fabio rapping his best verse of all time. Little tweaks and nuances like that separates Ye from Khaled and quite frankly any other producer in the game. Genius type of forward thinking and easily the greatest producer of all time. But yeah, Ye just knows how to construct, instruct, and compose a team and recruit people like Cyhi due to his natural ear for music and his eye for fashion and art. Now, I'm not one of those, oh, you don't know who Cyhi is? Well, you're not a real Ye fan. It's not that serious, people. And that's why I'm here anyway, for the individuals who are not aware of the man that has the pen game of a creative genius. So let's rewind. Ye first got introduced to Cyhi back in 2010 in Hawaii, and we all know what Ye was working on in Hawaii around that time. Arguably one of the best albums of all time, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Now, not only was that album lyrically and sonically pleasing to the soul, but visually though, till this day, I periodically go back and look at that full-length 30-minute plus video of Runaway. It just shows how creative and ahead of time Ye was back then, and still is. But back to Cyhi. Ye was hip to Cyhi's mixtape and had his music playing in the studio in Hawaii upon Cyhi's formal introduction to Ye. Ye told Cyhi that he needed a hook for the track So Appalled, so Ye and his girl at the time, Amber Rose, left to go to the movies while Cyhi stayed in the studio and created a hook. Now while Cyhi was in the studio, he quickly wrote the hook and eventually got so bored that he asked the sound engineer to rewind the track 6 minutes so that he could lay a verse down in hopes to get more exposure. See, although Cyhi is a writer and a great writer, at the time he was trying to become a mainstream rapper. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, Ye only heard the hook a few days later and went on to finish up the rest of My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. After around 6 weeks of being in Hawaii, Cyhi got unfortunate news that his sister passed away, so he quickly had to leave to attend the funeral. This was a dark time in Cyhi's life, but he would eventually see some light shine on him. Ye called Cyhi around that time and informed him that the verse he laid down out of boredom will be on the album for My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Fun fact, Ye was with Jay-Z and Beyonce during the time of calling Cyhi and mentioning how both J and B liked Cyhi's verse. What a time to be alive. So yeah, ever since then, history was written. Literally. That following year, in 2011, Ye and Jay-Z released the best rap duo of all time, titled Watch the Throne. Cyhi stated that he creatively helped write a lot of Watch the Throne, which is insane when you think about it. But when you listen to Cyhi's own work, then you can clearly see the impact that he has had on Ye. But for whatever reason, Cyhi's solo rap career did not go forward after he released his first and only solo album titled No Dope on Sundays, and that album was released in 2017. And if I do say so myself, that was a quality album. One of my favorite songs off the album is the song titled I'm Fine. It features a young Travis Scott where he sings the hook while Cyhi lays down, in my opinion, one of his best verses of all time. You should definitely go check it out if you're unfamiliar. I personally think, due to Cyhi being a part of every single Ye album since My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, that it outweighed him being a solo artist. Yeah, with him being partnered up with Ye, he stays consistent with putting out quality work and he stays relevant. Genius move in my opinion. So yeah, there you have it folks. The party has officially started now that Cyhi is in Florence, Italy. Oh yeah, I'm an overall creative and graphic designer, and I think I do pretty cool visuals. I mean, my favorite artist is Ye, so I gotta produce dope creative visuals, right? Of course. But yeah, as this channel grows, I want to pick a few people and give away some of my designs. So if you want a free Ye tee designed by me, then first subscribe, Second, like this video. And lastly, comment the words "free me." And definitely check out my last video where I go a little bit more in depth about Kanye West's new album that may be titled Yesuke. Remember people, love the ones that love you back. Hate no one, but let life get them back. Until next time people, peace.